Well, good afternoon once again, and welcome to my activation. So, I decided on my way home after being at my wife's park uh, Mother's Day, uh, gathering that I thought maybe I might have a chance to do it. And I'm looking at the clock. It's currently 16:10, and I've got 50 minutes to make 10 contacts to activate this park for today's Zulu Day. Anything after that will be for tomorrow. So let's see what happens. Considering that there is a lot of bad air in the air, all them solar storms and anything and everything, people are still activating. So I thought, hell's bells. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. For that, I want to thank you very much for being with me, and let me go ahead and finish setting up, and I'll get to it. Ciao. Welcome back. I am trying to see if I can get 10 contacts in the next 35 minutes, so I can do it before the end of the Zulu Day. So I think I've set everything up. One last QRL. Excuse me. And off we go. So let's get started. Today is May 12th, Mother's Day, and Mom wanted to have her gathering at the park, so we went to the park, and my kids were there. It was just a nice time. We had some pizza and so forth, but the whole idea was to get together, and she enjoyed being outside and just enjoying the day. I got a sugar crash in there somewhere, took a little nap, refreshed me. So when everything was over, I thought, oh, hell's bells. Why not come out here and see if I can't activate? And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now, trying to activate. So let's see how this is going to go. By the way, as I like to say or espouse at this time of year, I am older than the space age. The space age started in October, I think it was, October of 1957 with the Sputnik shock that the U.S. and NASA had at that time. So that's what we had. And I was born about a year and change before that, about 17 or 18 months before that, May 10th of 56. So yay me. The thing is that until I met my wife back, oh my gosh, almost 30 years ago, 28 years ago, something like that. I'd never heard the lament that people would give me when they found out when my birthday was, and they would say, "Poor you, These are Mexicans and Central. Here we go. Hard to hear them. Oh my God. I hear him 119. He's giving me a 339 from South Carolina. Let me close it out officially, but I do have him. I got him. And really, all you need to get for POTA is the call sign, but I got him with the signal report. We just faded at the end. Okay. So I got him, South Carolina, with the conditions as they are. I'm a little bit surprised, but you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. So I got to get 10 in the next 30 minutes because I don't know that I'll be able to get my normal or my required 13 calls because obviously 10 is required for activation, and I like to have three. I like to have three safeties for good luck because 3 is a good number. So there we go. Oh. I'm being asked for my frequency. all the way to South Carolina. Yay me. As I was saying, um, uh, Mexicans, Central Americans, I know Mexicans do celebrate Mother's Day on May 10th. Um, I lived in South America for 5 years, and even after that, when I returned to the U.S. and Virginia, um, a lot of it, I'm part Cuban. I was with my aunts on my mother's side, and uncle on my mother's side, and they never celebrated Mother's Day other than on the second Sunday of the month, which happens to be today. But um, after 30, 28 some odd years ago, I now I'm being pitied that my birthday is on Mother's Day because the attention will never be on me. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I wasn't born on Mother's Day. I was born on a Thursday. But it doesn't matter. In some of the Latin American cultures, May 10th is the day, regardless of when it falls. So um, I was taken out for my birthday. My family took me out to a Mexican restaurant for a oh my gosh, what was it? Birthday dinner amongst a lot of Mother's Day celebrants. So there you go. No, I wasn't born on Mother's Day. I was born on May 10th, Thursday, 11 o'clock at night. So there. Oh, okay, I'm back. It is now tomorrow, and uh, I even tried getting on sideband. Um, didn't have any luck there. Just trying it out. Um, I still don't think I have the radio quite set up correctly. Although this time I found where to hook up the mic. That was not a problem, and it all worked out. But it seemed like I wasn't transmitting, even though the transmit light was on. I didn't see any power going through. At least I didn't understand the display. I'm more used to the CW side, but you know what? That's a problem for another day. Currently, I am on 7.063, and I'm going to QRL one more time, and then we'll go for it. My friend in Washington is um, getting ready to try to answer if she hears me. And I am on. Oh, I'm a little faster than I want it to be. Of course, that's the Metro right behind me. Again. Here we go. Activation wise, this is just absolutely wonderful. The weather is just perfect. Just a slight hint of a breeze. Um, it's nice and bright, beautiful greenery in front of me again. It's just absolutely beautiful. the normal spot, except for the last 4 activations, is a pseudo gazebo at about my 10:30, 11 o'clock. There was a young Chiquita there, I guess doing her homework or something, and wasn't going to bother her. But as soon as I sat up here and set the table and everything and started to pull things out, that Chiquita just walked out and left, and I'm thinking, oh my God. So technically it is now the 13th of May, Zulu. I've never seen the park, or at least this end of the park, so full. Never seen it this full. Mother's Day. It's also a Sunday. There's some buddies on the POTA Southern California group that I mentioned that they've gone out and made lots of contacts. But I have not found that to be the case for me. Back on April 26th, it was a Friday, I was activating up in Big Bear. Again, the conditions were supposed to be bad. About an hour and change of sending out my call. Nothing, nada, zilch, didn't hear a thing. And which kind of prompted me not to go out and bother during these situations, during these conditions. We're probably at the end of a 7 solar storm sequence right now, and starting next week, that bad storm that was about 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago or something like that is coming back around from the other side of the sun to hit us again. So we're going to be having these situations this coming week. But my friends there said, "Wah, go out and try it anyway. You never know." And of course, my very first contact yesterday, right, 30 minutes ago. Let's see, what are we saying here? Well, so it looks like I'm getting the corners of the country. Let's see, previously was South Carolina, Washington, and Georgia, right? So I've been looking up at one-liners, especially for times like this. I can go ahead and give you a joke while I'm waiting. So these four men walk into a bar. They just didn't see it. Think about it. Think about it. W8WWV. Again from the RBN. I expect when it has the call sign and the dash and then a number, the pound sign. Well, he just went away, didn't he? $449, by the way. He came beautifully. In fact, I think they gave him a 5.9, didn't they? No, 3.39. By the time he finished his transmission, it dropped. So I'll give him a 3.39. This is the way it goes sometimes. Washington and Colorado so far. As long as this is taking, what I'm going to do here um, is I'm going to cut the feed, as it were, and try to get more contacts and come back a little bit later and let you know how I'm doing or whether I'm wrapping up. So hang in there with me. I do appreciate it. I knew this was going to be a rough activation. Well, rough, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, stick around. Be back in a bit. Ciao. Thank you for coming back or staying with me. Since we I'm picking up, folks. I'm picking them up and then they fade away. Anyway, I'm up to 5 now. While you were gone, I had a pileup. Well, I can't call it a pileup. It's a dual up. What do you know? 7 contacts. I'm not used to coming out so late in the day to activate. Um, yeah, I'm just not used to it. I'm usually I don't know what he's trying to send me. I never got the RST. Okay. W. Come on. Where'd you go? W4KRN double responds to other activator. So this is a situation. This is a situation where the hunter um, had a pileup. So, and I've heard of that happening maybe once or twice before. But yeah, 9 contacts. My son didn't know I was coming out here to activate. I did it on the spur of the moment, going home after my ex's Mother's Day. Whoa. Yeah, he's reflecting 229 back to me from Oklahoma. Ah, that's not the Randy I know. How does he know me? Here's another situation. The last contact was KN4DY, Randall, and he was from Georgia. The he addressed me as Savvy, which is awesome, but I can't place him, and I'm not sure if he goes by Randall or Randy, and I become embarrassed, and hey, it's normal going through, and I'm not acknowledging him by name, and it frustrates me that I can't do that because I don't remember these call signs. Nonetheless, 12 contacts. Let's keep on going. It still frustrates me that I can't do that. Look at all the different greens. See that right there? I'm on a roll. I got 13 contacts. The previous 4 from yesterday didn't count. I guess the band didn't open up, and I wasn't getting very many, although I tried 3 bands. So I got to worry about the dog at home. I don't know where my son is. He after the park, the Mother's Day park thing. He went with his sisters to my oldest daughter's house. So he thought I was going to go straight home. Whoa, whoa. I've been quiet. A lot of people have been coming on, and I really can't do two things. Oh, I can't make it out. You know, I think I'm going to call it. Um, I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. I'm a little tired. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call that. Let me go ahead and call QRT. Um, done. That is that's the end. This wasn't um, for me. I felt it wasn't a very smooth activation. Maybe I wasn't that smooth operator. Um, Boy, Sade had a great voice, didn't she? Um, but you being here is a good thing for me, and I appreciate you sitting here and watching some of that stuff, some of the stuff that I'm doing here. I again, um, being the the slow poke, um, I've made many activations, but that is, I mean, yeah, that gives me experience, but I'm not really yet smooth at it. Um, um, I get frustrated and then tense up and whatnot. I especially get frustrated when people call me, address me by name, not just by name, where they look it up as Walter, but they address me as Savvy, so they know me. But place I don't place the call sign and the name, and it's a frustrating thing for me, and I hope to get over that. But and then again, I make stupid human tricks, right? Uh, uh, the SHTs, where I have yeah, I make the mistakes and I do whatever. The idea is to let newer POTA operators running doing Morse code that it's okay to mess up. You know, I know that I had one guy in there calling me doing a POTA, so he was doing a park to park. I know it. I heard POTA, but everything else was just, oh my God, what do I do now? That's one of my Achilles heels in doing this. Um, I'm slowly picking up more and more, but I'm always, I don't know, too worried about things. In the end, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get that credit, but it would have been nice to tell him, you know, thank you for the POTA. But I wasn't quite sure. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. But for those guys who are, you know, doing this for the first time, hey, if I'm screwing up on the numbers the way I'm doing, it's okay for you to do it too, because nobody cares. And it's a nice thing about the POTA community. Everybody bends over backwards to try to make that contact. The one guy coming in there at 100 miles an hour, whoa, dude, you know, QRS, please. And he did. He did. He slowed down for me because he was coming in with afterburners. Um, and, you know, slowed down, did his thing. I did my thing, got the activation. Thank you very much for that. So get out there and do it. I was under the impression that there was no way that I was going to make an activation because of the systems and the weather, solar conditions, all the storms, EME, all that sort of stuff uh, uh, coming our way. But some buddies down here in Southern California, in the POTA Southern California group, said, "Wah, wah, go out there and do it. Just do it." A lot of people are making contacts, and look at the conditions. We all know them, so don't get so alarmed. Roger Dodger. So you know, it is what it is. So that being the case, again, I thank you for being with me, for struggling with me through this activation. I got it done, and so that's pretty good. So I'm just going to go pack up, go home, and have dinner or something, and catch you again on the next time. Thank you for being with me. Ciao for now.